Hello guys, what's up? Yes, yeah, we're back. Oh, so I don't know what is just me. I'm looking at them so fresh. I now want to step outside. Before that, I have to like give my people a juicy. And today's episode, I'm talking about myself. So I'm about to go outdoors. Hi guys, what's going on? Yeah guys, so I love this episode because it's different and I want to try something new, a new dynamic. I want to talk about myself this time around. But actually what inspired this episode is this Netflix movie that just came out. And all of us did not really pay attention to it, or most of us, we don't really watch Nigerian movies. I have 50% of my friends that do not love Nigerian movies. Well, I don't know. I watch everything. I watch Turkish, I watch Polish, I watch Spanish, I watch Nigeria, I watch Bollywood, I watch everything encompassing, and that was on period. So this movie, a lot of us are seeing it on Netflix, and some of us have watched it because it's rating one of the top 10s, and there's a man called God. So that's what I want to talk about myself. And as usual with my brain diary, so when I say I'm with this team, it's going to be an interesting episode, and I really prepared for it. That's what it means. So we're going to dive right into it. Let's get a proper introduction. First of all, introduction.
And the season put a cork in your high school memories. This is my country, my damn country. Give me my country, you can keep the rest. This is my country, my damn country. And it don't mean a thing if it don't pass the test. If you ain't never spent a single night in jail, then get another job and I'll see you in hell. I'm drawn like a moth through the neon. Need a bucket of beer and someone to fight. Don't call yourself country if your music is shitty. Or this Carolina boy will take you down to Fifth City. You know who you are, I ain't gonna name names. Just keep your hands off my country and go back from where you came. My country, my damn country, yeah, my damn country, give me my country.
Hello guys, welcome to another episode on EWL Podcast. And I'm with this, how I want to say this thing. Hello guys, you're welcome to another amazing, surreal, incredible episode with EWL. Rewind. Hello guys, you're welcome to another amazing, incredible, and whatever. You're welcome to another amazing episode on EWL Podcast, Experiential Luchi Podcast. Don't forget that this podcast is a platform for us to be expressive, because I'm expressing myself today, and a reality check. I'm your host, Untitled Luchi Gloria, and I'm so excited today. Starting this podcast, I had a lot of this is what I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to be sugarcoating nothing. I'm just going to talk about me, myself, and I'm just talking about trending issue. I will say it as it is. But I'm in my 45th episode, and I come to realize sometimes when I'm editing, sometimes when I'm saying stuff, and I say it, and I'm like, this is not supposed to be here. And I'm just sugarcoating at the end of the day. So, like I said, I'm talking about myself today, and this episode was actually inspired by a man called Korea Philo to watch my ring. And it was actually inspired by a man of God. It was actually produced, I don't know, by Akan Nani. Shout out to him. I love that actor. He's very, very dedicated to what he does. And there's a lot of storyline we don't tell ourselves. Because me, mostly, I am a product of nurture. I don't know if that makes sense. Me, you see, people that know me, Untitled Luchi Gloria, I am a product of nurture, not particularly how I was meant to be. Does that make sense? Like, naturally, I'm an extrovert. I talk a lot. I'm not shy. I want to be everywhere. I want to be seen. I'm bothered about a lot of things. I'm organized. I'm this. But growing up, I told my dad I wanted to become an actress. Like at the age of 5, if I'm not mistaken. I'm the first daughter, second child of my parents. And so I had to like make a lot of decision, and I was really fast with school and all stuff. At the age of 5, I think I was planning to go into JS1. That's how fast I was. So I told my dad when he asked me for the first time, what do you want to be? And I told him I want to become an actress that I just love. And that time you see me, I'm always acting film. Everybody do it, my own was in a very, very, very strong way. It was something I was passionate about at a very young age. So when I told my dad that, he was like, huh? And normally when he and my mom was discussing, they'll be like, they will hold this child. I'm like, why do you want to hold me now? What I do? I just said I wanted to become an actress. Not that I was telling like that when I was younger, but you get what I mean. I just doing a lot, yeah. So I told him I wanted to become an actress. So my mom and dad, they were really into my matcha, and I come from a very conservative family. My dad and mom, both of them are so reserved. Like they were so reserved. I think my mom she has loosened up a bit by this time. Like she's more open, exposed, but my dad is still very conservative. He does not believe in dad's olden days. So they did not like the kind of dream. They did not like the kind of dream I was pursuing at that point. So it kind of made me a product of nurture. So then they were not like very strict to me, school activities. Although I still participated in some school activities, but I was not active. I was always calm. I didn't really say a lot then. I started becoming so shy, so quiet. I remember even in children class then in church, I still tried to do some stuff. But going to my teen dates, when I finally was 12 years, 13 years, I became aware of what my parents wanted. And I'm one of those child that loved their parents so much. I think at that point in my life, I respected my parents so much that I just wanted to do what they wanted. I was not a stubborn child. Come on. Yeah, I was so stubborn, but I know a lot of my friends would tell me that this girl is stubborn. But I just wanted to be that child that makes mommy and dad happy. So I keep saying that if not me, they meet that sign. It's not going to be possible. So yeah, I want to give you a sneak peek into that movie. That movie just highlighted, it brought a lot of emotions to me. The cast in that show, his name was Samuel, and it was actually anchored by Samuel. Samuel was anchored by Aka and Nani, and it just brought a lot of memories. Because growing up, I knew what the kind of training my dad attached, the kind of method my dad used to make me so calm, to make me have this calm personality. Although I think a lot of my siblings, when you meet my siblings, my dad knows people them, they know really. But I think for me and my sister, my like immediate younger sister, she became a product of nurture eventually. So watching Samuel in that movie, The Man of God, or Man of God, I looked at Samuel growing up. His dad was like, the way that Simet right onto man is destruction. I'm not a worldly kind of person. Worldly, we are in the world, but we don't have to be of the world, whatever. So I'm not like an advocate of forcing children to do stuff, because I felt Samuel in that movie tied his experience of church, experience of knowing God to a painful memory. I remember that time when you were preaching in church, his father would always come outside beating, you need to concentrate, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I keep saying this, that a lot of times we should not blame the parents for the outcome of an adult or the child. But I read one book, I always talk about this book a lot, The Secret Mind of a Billionaire. And it just points to the fact that a child will not just grow. A child, who I am today is because of what I've seen, what my parents taught me, what I saw in my household, the environments I've been to, people I relate with. So at the end of the day, I am responsible for my action as an adult. Come on, I'm an adult now. But at the same time, I was exposed for what I saw growing up as a child. My period of orientation growing up was what made me what I am today. I don't know if that makes sense. So relating to Samuel, he is a product of what he saw, what his parents taught him, who his parents was to him. It played a major influence on who Samuel in that movie became. And that is why I get to talk about myself today. I'm someone that I lived the triangle kind of lifestyle for the longest time. Down to my year 2 in school. I'm done, I'm a graduate, put some respect on the name, period. Yes. So yeah, I lived the triangle kind of lifestyle, and I remember going through some documentaries online, and I'm like, for the first time talking about this episode, I became clear about what I wanted. I knew what I want because I'm a smart girl, come on. But I now knew the purpose I have to give a shout out to my friend Remy. Being friends with Remy kind of exposed me to. I've always wanted to be very rich. I've always wanted to do this, whatever I'm doing now. I've always wanted to be out there for certain reasons, which you guys will get to see in the future. But getting close to Remy, like through the process of interaction, and she asked me a question one day. She asked me, why do I struggle so much? Why do I want to make so much money? Why do I want to be known? For the first time when she asked me that question, I had to ask myself that same question. So I want to ask parents this question: what do you want your child to be known for? I want to ask us as individuals, why are you struggling? Why do you want to become this person? Why do you want to be seen as this person? A lot of times, I keep saying it, we do not ask ourselves the right questions. And I'm so excited that I got to watch that movie, because I kind of reviewed it from a very different space. A lot of people be like, this guy, this one, that one, yes, he got what he deserved. But I felt Samuel is just a product of what he saw. It's just a product of what he heard. It's just a product of what he understood. And most times, my dad would always say that a human being is just a product of what the person understands. So how are you projecting what your parents have taught you? How are you projecting what you have learned as an individual? Why do you want to understand this thing so much? Why do you want to portray it? But I sound like a preacher, I'm so serious. So why you want to do this the way you want to do? Sometimes I think we should ask ourselves that question, because it's really important. I know I had one course in school then, I think it was sociology of crime or criminology. I think it was criminology. And they said when it comes to crime, any crime that is initiated by mindset, like crime of mindset, like you're literally telling the person that you killed somebody and it's wrong, and the person's brain is like, no, well, I had to kill the person to teach the person the lesson. In my head, I'm like, it's wrong, but the person you're talking to is like, I had to teach him a lesson, so if I had the chance to do it, I would do it again. So I feel parents should listen more. So yeah, this episode gave me a lot of understanding. Come on, is experience with Luchi, so you guys will experience a lot of things. And I keep saying that you necessarily don't have to experience to learn lessons. So yeah, I said that. So yeah, I said it's about me on this episode. We're going to be talking about one of Netflix series, and I want to send myself to Netflix. I've actually done about 5 reviews on Netflix series, mostly reality series on Netflix. So I'm gonna post this. Netflix. I think I should be given an opportunity. But seriously, I want to work with Netflix, so please, you guys should endorse me. I have a lot to say about a lot of your shows, and I really have to commend you guys. But there's just something about some series and some movies. I don't read a lot. I'm not a reader. I used to read when I was growing up, but my interest was just turned to movies. I watch movies a lot. So yeah, Netflix. We'll talk later. Yeah. So this episode basically is just to remind parents that in as much as we say an adult is responsible for their action, with reference to a Man of God movie that was produced by Akanunani, I feel we as parents should listen more. I'm not a parent, so I sound like I'm giving birth. I'm just a young girl that's still there. Like, I want to get married and I have to have my kids, but I'm not married yet. I don't have children yet. But I just feel I'm going to listen to my kids more. Just like me and Chimaka said, that there's a point where you have to move from being parents to friends. And we can't do all the work, but I think we can do most of the work. Domestic violence can be stopped. Can be stopped. A lot of rigorous behaviors and animalistic behaviors can be stopped if parents should pay attention, should listen to your children. That movie brought a lot of memories. Planning this episode, I was like, I'll come and say a lot of things. I'm going to come and express my parents. They would have done better. But at the end of the day, this is just like a test and error. They've not met me before in their life. They don't even know what it means to be parents until they had us. But again, I feel with more experiences, with more of these cases, I think parents they should not be blamed, but I feel they can do more. Listen to your children. I felt if Samuel's dad in that movie listened to him instead of scolding him, maybe ask him, Samuel, why do you not like church services? Even till now, when they pray in my church, sometimes I'm like, it's too much. But I understand that sometimes wishes and wizards too much, so you have to cast and ban. I felt if he has explained to them and had experiences, I don't even think he for once say maybe I'm being manipulated by things of the word. To him, it's just like, finally I'm out of this house. I feel we should work on our understanding as humans, and let's try to be better individuals. Okay, guys, me and my co-host Chiamaka, we're going to be giving a review on the Ultimatum on Netflix. Out. I told you guys one of my episodes to go watch it. It's actually out. It came out April 6th, I think so, when I traveled. So I'm back, and we are going to be giving a review on Ultimatum. So yeah, guys, let's try to improve on our understanding, because the principal thing is understanding. I learned that from my dad. Let's try to understand. Let's try to know why we do things, and life will be better. So I thought I was going to tell my story today. I didn't do that. But I'm going to try and do that one of these days. My friends and a lot of you that not repost my podcast, you guys should repost my podcast. I'm warning you, I'm calling you out for this episode. It's about me now. This episode is about me, because the finale is going to be premiering June 7th. So you guys have to take this podcast serious. So when season 2 go drop, we will not say we get different guests. When I call you to say, season 1 I watched this. So please guys, you guys should help me share my podcast, listen to it as a friend, as an acquaintance, as a stranger. When you come around EWO, just listen to what I have to say. Necessarily will not make sense to you. You can even call me out on my rubbish talk sometimes and tell me, Luchi, you have to do this, you have to improve on this, and I'll listen. And yeah, I know I love you for today. Thank you guys for coming and clapping. I don't really pay attention to my dressing. I'm really whack on some things. I need to improve because I'm a brand now. So I'm really excited I got to do this, like calling out parents, calling us as individuals to improve our understanding. And let's pay attention. Let's listen more. Even when we talk, say, listen more and talk less. You know what you talk. All these things they get why they talk. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, guys, don't forget to go stream my podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Don't forget to go subscribe to my YouTube channel at Luchi's Concept. Let's give a moment for you to go subscribe. Okay, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, share, on your notification, comment, whatever the features YouTube have to offer. Make sure you do that, okay? And don't forget to follow me on my social media handle at Luchi's Concept on Instagram, or Luchi Metezi on Instagram, EW_podcast on Instagram, on Twitter, Luchi's Concept. And we are finally running up the season, and I have more aspiration. Take me seriously, guys. Take me seriously. Until I tell you guys, say I don't start maybe my clothing line, or I don't open my kitchen, or I don't start. So now, this podcast is something I am really interested in, and I want you guys to take me seriously. So share and tell people about it. Yeah, love. God is God. Like I always say, spread love. God is love. Love is God. And I love you guys. Have an amazing week ahead. I love you. Bye.